Chase, please don't do that, man. Come on.
Okay. What's the live stream was gonna be right here.
No, what? Okay, Daddy's still got to set some stuff up.
I really want to sit over there because I want to see the stream.
Okay, buddy.
I don't want to look at this thing. Okay. Look at her butt, baby. Look at her butt.
Chase. Course vlog next week.
Horse frog next walk. Next walk. Course next week. Okay, that's not It only rains for a while. Now stop raining.
Thanks for joining the stream.
I want to drink Daddy's water. What?
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Period.
I need to drink water.
Just go hit some balls. Okay? Go hit some golf balls.
Which one?
All right, whatever one you want. Go hit some balls. We appreciate all the love and support. chill. Chase, chill out, man. There we go. All right, there you go, buddy. Whack away. Hey, welcome in. Just starting up the stream. Chase and I are just getting things rolling. So welcome in. Thanks for hanging with us. There we go.
What?
This way people can hear you, buddy. So don't say anything crazy. Chase, beautiful, bud. That's absolutely gorgeous.
Yep. Because my yellow straight line is straight.
Yep. Beautiful, buddy. It's so good. Chase, don't kick the machine. Hey, Paul. If you hit the machine, it moves and then he'll knock off the angle of the golf ball, buddy.
Maybe
How you doing tonight, Paul? We're just starting off the stream. Good job, bud. Want to take a break? Huh? Okay, we'll take a break. Take a break. Daddy will take over for a couple minutes, bud. Doing good, Paul. So this is Paul. This is Chase. I don't think you saw Chase last week. This is my almost 5-year-old son. He'll be 5 in 12 days from now. So he's actually the star and stud of the show. And I'm doing good.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. So yeah, things are going good. Yes, buddy, it's rain. So, but yeah, Paul, things have been going good. Got sick earlier this week, but started practicing the small changes and at home best that I can. And they've turned out really well. So see how that all turns out. So, first few swings for me for the night. 9-iron in hand. But hopefully everybody's having a good day. I use the camera on the back side of my phone if you're new to the stream. So when I'm actually hitting, I can't see what you guys are commenting, but I promise I'll hit about 5 balls, come see what everybody's chit-chatting about. Ball position is going to be my main focus tonight.
Daddy, I turned it on high.
Okay, buddy, good job. Chase, turn it down a little bit. Too loud. There you go. I need to be careful when stepping off the mat. The little spikes on my shoes like to make me slide. But, oh no, that's way too far forward in the stance. There we go. And my main focus tonight is going to be ball position. So, but let's see who's here. Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, no, even though I've been sick all week, I've been doing some stuff at home to really focus on that as much as I can. Get it more like Mo. And then also that grip change, well, not really a grip change, but like you said, change in the pressure of the hand instead of, and I figured out where I was doing this from. This comes from how you're traditionally taught to, I was watching old videos from the past, and it came from a grip video I ended up watching a long time ago, but it's from the traditional style of swing. But this more tension here in the hand up front has really solidified things mechanically in the front arm, which allows me to have it more like Todd says, a rod. It feels more stiff this way, more stable. But yeah, so those changes have been nice. I feel like I have more control just from that one thing, just from that one little change. And like I said, I've been working on some other stuff as well at home. Just face was open on that one. But the big focus tonight's going to be ball position. Ball position and tempo with the irons. I feel like my tempo is just a little bit off with the irons. I don't feel it's bad, but it's just not as good as what it is with the the woods and the woods. And the swing should be the same, just so Yeah, that one felt great. That one felt fantastic. Yeah, Paul, definitely. Definitely. I definitely feel like my left arm is more solid, more stable. Like Mo likes to talk about the rod, right? The left arm being the rod. It feels more stable just by having the pressure more in the first finger, and then each other finger just gets lighter and lighter and lighter with pressure, is what I'm kind of doing there, right? And the shaft lean, I just set the club down and focus on getting it square. And then the shaft lean, just because of the way the club is set up naturally, right? The shaft lean just, I guess you can say, is just kind of automatically built in. Mo had his irons roughly 6 to 8 inches behind the ball, right? So that even though it looks like straight, it looked like in my hands just coming straight, almost straight underneath. In reality, like if I was to put this behind the ball, there would be already a ton of shaft lean in it. Just that I'm setting up so far behind the ball automatically. I guess you could say I'm almost presetting it. Because the 9-iron right now is going about 150 carry, and typically it's not that far. So, but I feel like I can swing with a little bit more downforce with it because of that grip pressure change that you helped me with, right? Being in more of the front, in that front fingers, I feel like I can apply not, I want to say necessarily more speed, but more force behind it because it feels more stable. Like, see, I fatted the hell out of that one. And that's still 120. Oh, shit. I'm going to slide all over hell today. Ugh. You will be swinging. Yeah, thanks, Paul. So, all right, bud. Go hit some balls, buddy. Hit your driver, buddy. All right, do 10. Do 10 balls, bud. Okay, you count them out. You count out those 10 balls, bud.
You know 10 more riders. 10 more.
Okay, bud. Good job, buddy.
If I'm very tired, you know, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Understand? So, 3, four, five.
Slow down a little bit, Chase. Make some good hits. There it is, Chase. Good job. Good. Straighten it out, buddy. Beautiful, Chase. You're going to do driver off the deck? Yeah, I mean, this also, to be honest with you, it's this particular set is there's a new version. Okay, there's a new version of this set for him, Paul, that came out. Plus, I was gonna get the new version that came out, which is actually lighter, but there's a new set of clubs, and the company kind of reached out, and so we're kind of chit chatting. So Chase may be getting some new kids clubs here very shortly. Been very impressed with these. They're a little bit too long for him, right? Just a tiny bit, but as you can see, he does pretty well. And his average carry is about 75, 80 yards. So he would still have a little while to grow into these. But I think he does pretty dang well with it, especially for being almost 5 years old. But no, he's this new club set that's hopefully going to be coming in the next couple months is, I have a feeling, is going to allow him to jump immensely. So we'll see how that goes. His swing is good. Thanks, Paul. No, he works hard at it, that's for sure. So I taught him the traditional swing because that's all I knew back then. And he's a very fast learner. He picks up on things quick. I'm blessed to have a very smart kid that's very self-motivated and self-driven. He gets mad at himself when his technique's off. It's quite hysterical. But Cole, hi Cole. All right. Got a couple more people joining in. So no, I'm gonna jump on the next club. That was 9 I was hitting, so let's go 7. It's because I want to swing with my new grips. I don't have the new grip on the 8-iron yet. If you're new to the stream, I use the single plane golf swing. I know it looks a little funky, but works well for me. God, that flew like crazy. Caught it on a little bit on the inside. Interesting. Really focused on ball position tonight. It's been really my Achilles heel since switching to the single plane swing. But I did find out a little trick with it. I'm testing that out tonight, so. Oh, that was about as pure as it gets right there. And I don't even feel like that was all that great of a swing. Tempo just feels a little bit off. That's doing well for the 7-iron. Especially at a 60% swing. Caught that one a little fat. Go away. Freaking mosquitoes. Interesting. One more, I'll come see what you guys are chit-chatting about back there. Oh no, I can't. That was all poopy. There it is. That's gone. Boy, I'm gonna fall on this floor tonight.
Daddy, like this? Like this? Wow! Like this, Daddy?
Hold on.
Wow!
Yeah. How come Bryson only has it? I honestly think that Bryson doesn't care about how his swing looks. He's not concerned about that. He's literally concerned about like the dude's obsessed with biomechanics, sort of how Todd Graves is. And if it doesn't make sense scientifically, and I think that's why he doesn't use the traditional swing or conventional or modern day swing, whatever you want to call it. He's so obsessed with data and analytics. I think that's why he uses the single plane golf swing, because it's the only golf swing that's out there that's backed by 100% backed by math and science and biomechanics. Where like with the traditional golf swing, it's like you always hear somebody say, well, you have to feel like you turn your hip out. Well, how far do you turn your hip out? Well, nobody can give you an exact answer, because the modern day swing it's so, it looks beautiful, but there's so many moving pieces to it and so many things that you have to do, where this is just more easily repetitive. It's just the same swing, regardless if you have a driver or an iron in your hand. I think the only changes that Bryson has made over into his own is to be able to hit that fade and that draw more accurately. Um, because he has made some changes, but nothing crazy. But I just think it's because it doesn't look super pretty, right? So I think that's why I think most people don't use it, even though arguably the greatest ball striker ever in history, Mo Norman, and then arguably the greatest golfer to ever live, Jack, all had single plane elements in their swing. It'd be very interesting to know that where the modern day swing comes in, like when that really took hold over the fundamentals compared to like the back in the day where you had more of Jack and Mo's style swings throughout the out professionals. But yeah, no, these are flying at 60% swing. These are already flying closer to my 80% swing with just that grip change, just because I feel more stable in it. So I wonder what would happen if I take it up to that next notch. Nope. Came up out of my stance. Too many thoughts there. That's closer to that 80. And even in this rain with the wind, slight wind, that's going about almost 175, 180. So definite improvement. I pulled that one. That's way out there. Going to make millions, you'd think everyone. Yeah, I mean, but once again, most of the instructors nowadays, 99% of instructors out there are teaching the modern day swing. So it's going to get hard to people to convert over unless you have somebody like Bryson who's winning multiple championships and dominating at a high level to get people to realize the switch over. I mean, that's what happened with me. I'm like, I was sitting there watching. I knew of Bryson. I always was watching Bryson, but I didn't really until Chase got into golf, and then I was trying to look for a solution of fixing my golf swing. I was like, why does Bryson's swing look different? And then I went down the rabbit hole of single plane golf swing, Mo Norman, all that. So that's how I found it is, once again, if you got nobody really using it at a high level, it's going to get hard to get people to switch over, even though technically, mechanically, it is a better swing, but, and easier. Well, I mean, you probably have a point to that. But All right, Paul, I don't think the YouTube is actually picked up on our stream. So what I'm going to do is, this happens every once in a while. So what I'm going to actually do is I am Mo's inside out. Yeah. Um, what I'm going to actually do is restart the stream, because doesn't look like the algorithm has actually jumped onto the stream itself. So I'm going to restart the stream, probably be back on in about 5-6 minutes.